Happy Wednesday. It's Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping. I'm so excited you're here. I am going to make sure that I can see us live on my laptop because I always like to see comments and things like that. So today I want to show you a couple of fun extra projects. So I'm going to see if I can, it is not participating, but I know I'm live. You're here. I'm here. Here we go. Okay, good. Okay, good. The paper pumpkin that just came out is super, super adorable. And I'm 90% sure that there are still refills. I'm going to check it just to make sure. But if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you want to get the refills, anytime that you want to subscribe, you can always go back in. You have to be a subscriber, a current subscriber, to get any of the refills or past kits. So if it says refill, what it's missing is the ink block, the ink stamp, the whatever, and the stamps. So the ink spot and the stamps are what's missing if you get a refill. So I'm going to show you the stamp set from this one, which is really cute. But all the pieces and parts on this kit are really adorable, and you could use other greetings to make this work. So I would highly encourage you. The refill for this kit is only $13.50. It makes 9 cards. 9 cards for $13.50 is like ridiculously cheap. And then I'm going to show you the die set that coordinates with this and a couple of extra projects that I think are really fun with this particular kit. So if you have questions or comments, let me know. If you've worked on this kit already, let me know. So I was looking at a couple of different accessories that I thought would be fun. The one thing that's missing from this kit is there are no like embellishments, which was kind of odd, I thought. These are the strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems, and I thought they would go really nicely. I've actually ordered a bunch of refills because we're going to do these cards at my senior centers, so I'm really excited about that. The other thing is you could just get some basic rhinestones, and I think they look really cute with this set as well. The stamps are, they say, thank you. The hello friend is really cute. Life is sweeter with you. You're the best and love you lots. So they're cute. And then there's a little strawberry and the top and then a couple little flowers. So I think the stamps are really usable. One of the things I like about the stamps is that they actually coordinate with the die. So one of the dies that comes in the little add-on set includes the little speckly pieces from the strawberry. And I had tape on here because I was holding them together with tape. When I run them through at one time, I like to put a little piece of tape. But what I like is that the die set actually coordinates directly with the stamp set this time, which we did not have in the past. So these little pieces, this is like the little detail flower. I don't know that the flower necessarily lines up, although I haven't tried it. It looks like it might line up with this one. But the top of the strawberry and then the strawberry die all line up. What's cool about this is it also coordinates with another kit. Remember, this coordinates across 3 kits, these dies do. And it coordinates with the very cute acorn that's going to come out in the September one. So this is the die set, if I can get it open with one hand. So it has this little acorn top, and so it's going to make a really cute acorn, and it has the leaf in there too for fall. And then it has a really cute script hello, and then it has a really nice stitched circle for the die. So I am really loving this die set, and I think it's a really good value. The die set is $12, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dies, which is actually the most dies that have been in one of these add-on sets that we've had yet. So that's fun. I like that. And it's been super fun to play with. Oh, and then here's the little detail die for the leaf as well. So 9. That's crazy. That's a lot of dies. All right, sorry, I've got a mess. Let me fix it. Okay. So let's check out this kit. It comes with Garden Green as the ink set. And let's see. get in here. All right. So the box itself is adorable, and the refills come in this super cute box too. So if you like the box and you think it's fun, which I do, the refills come in this box as well, which is super cute. All right. So yeah, so there's the stamps that come with it. I do like this printout that we get now because it's really bold and you can see all the stamps you get. And then it makes 8 cards, not 9, sorry, but still 8 cards for $13.50 is crazy. Crazy good deal. So it makes 2 of each card, and that's why I got a lot of refills so that I'm actually going to use 2 sets with one senior center and 2 with the other. I got a master plan. You know me, right? One of the things I like is the adorable printed envelopes. This gingham is really, really cute. So, and it's got a little scallop on the edge. Come on. So details like that for me, like if this comes in the mail, I'm very excited to open this, right? So when a paper pumpkin kit has that much detail in it, that does it for me. Some dimensionals and some tear and tape and some glue dots. So 2 of the card bases are these cute little strawberries. 2 have the gingham, and there's some vellum in here. It looks like we've got a couple pieces of this and a couple pieces of this vellum that has a scallop all around the edge, which is really nice. I do like to pop them out together. It makes it a little sturdier, and so if I'm heavy-handed, then it's okay. I won't rip anything. And then we've got some more scallop pieces. I'm hoping there's, oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, more scallop pieces. Okay. Extra, extra, extra scallops. I don't know. I like to pop all these pieces out because they just kind of drive me crazy either way. Oh, that's fun. That'll be interesting. It looks like we might be stamping on this. So if that's the case, I might end up, like that card might go to one of the senior centers that has folks that have a little bit of a steadier hand and are living independently. You know, I have different kinds of senior centers that I do classes at. I do one at an assisted living. I do one at a like 62 up independent living. And then I do one at a non-residential. So they come in for classes and things. So it looks like we have a couple extra pieces of some of these, which is good, right? Because if we mess one up, then it's always nice to have backup, right? Especially some of these smaller little pieces that it looks like we're gonna have to stamp on. So, all right, and then, so it looks like we've got all of our little pieces. I'll kind of move these over. And then we've got a couple of card bases with some polka dots on them, a couple with like a green swash, and then it looks like we've got a lot of strawberries to punch out. So again, with these pieces, I like to keep them together. And the kind of accessory on this kit is these little white flowers. They use those as like an accessory. There's a couple of things we could do to like jazz them up a little. And I might end up for one of the senior centers, I might jazz up, you know, we might use a little blending brush on something. I don't know. So good to keep your options open, right? All right. So I got lots of strawberries here, lots and lots of strawberries, and they all look the same to me, but I'm sure they're not. This is a nice piece. I like this whole panel. I just want to be careful with it when I punch it out. I don't want to break anything. All right. And then I do want to show you the other projects. I got a few other little projects I've been working on. So big pink strawberries. Again, it looks like we're going to have plenty of extras, which is nice. I did get like a divided tray for a bunch of my die cut pieces, and this would be a really good use for that, where I can put, you know, a bunch of these little, you know, pieces in a box, and then it's easy for people to grab what they need. So I might be whipping that out at some point, especially if I'm gonna divide up as many kits as I got. This might be a fun task to do. It looks a little mindless. Maybe I'll watch some TV while I do it. All right, so I got all my pieces punched up. Okay, so I'm gonna tackle, I think I'm gonna tackle one of the ones that has this piece on it. And has this. I think we're gonna do this one as one of ours. And then the other one I wanted to do, maybe we'll do this one because that's kind of fun. All right, so I'm gonna do two with you guys, and then I'm gonna show you some of the other ones. So we're gonna do this one that has the green, and it's got a couple of these blue pieces. It has this big pink strawberry. It looks like it has maybe a tiny strawberry, and then maybe like a couple of these big guys, but I really couldn't tell you because they all look the same to me. And of course some of these. And then we're also gonna do this one that looks like it has probably our large panel, and it has our very big strawberry, and then it's got a couple of these pieces to stamp on. Okay, so I'm gonna put kind of the rest of the pieces over here. So there are 4 designs in this kit. I'm definitely not gonna do all 4 with you guys, but I'm gonna see if they differentiate the strawberry sizes for this other one. Oh, there definitely are different strawberries. Uh-oh, all right. Some strawberries look fatter than others. That is definitely that one. We need 2 tinies. And I need, not that one. Maybe this one? Probably not. Maybe this one? Sure. Okay. All right, that looks good enough. All right, so let's work on that one first. I've got the little instructions here. Make sure I don't mess it up, right? All right, so one of the things that they're having us do, and one of the reasons that I think this kit has been really popular, is that they're doing a lot more stamping and stamping on pieces and stamping in the background. And I don't know where my other garden green is, so we're gonna use the little guy. It's probably in a box somewhere. Okay. Okay, so we are going to stamp the thank you, and we're also gonna stamp these 2 flowers. So they just have us kind of mount them side by side, and then we're gonna stamp them kind of randomly on the background. So we're gonna stamp. And I like to rotate them when I do that so that they don't look like they were stamped, you know, at the, they don't look like I quote unquote cheated on this. We didn't really cheat, but we're also gonna stamp the thank you on this pink strawberry, which is super cute. So I love stamping on DSP and things like this. It's just important to hold down when you're stamping so that you get a nice image, and then it'll look pretty good for you. We're going to use the tear and tape. And one of the things I like about the kits is they've been really, really specific about where to put adhesive. And so when you turn a piece over, and I'll kind of show you on one of these, they're like, you know, put this here, put this here, you know, like they're very specific about where to put certain adhesives so that you don't, you know, mess things up. So for instance, we're gonna do one here and one here. And then with these guys, there's, so like this one is that, this one's this one goes here, this one goes here. So they're telling me that on this small one, let me put this down where you can see it. On this small one, I'm supposed to put a dimensional. And then they're telling me that on this one and this one, I'm gonna kind of keep them together. They're going on a dimensional. And then I've got 3 of these. And they're telling me that on this one, I'm gonna do 1 glue dot on this side, 1. And the reason they do this is because of how things overlap. And so if you try to raise something up and then glue something flat on top of it, it won't work. So that's why they kind of tell you exactly where to put things, which I appreciate, or else I would end up with a mess. And then 1 and 2. All right, so we're gonna take our 2, these 2 that are friends, and we're going to put them, maybe, yeah, I think it's these 2. I don't know, let's see. No, it's the other 2. So this one is gonna go flat, that makes sense. Maybe this one's gonna pop up in front of it. So this guy will go here, and he'll go here. And then we'll put this guy on top, because he's super cute. And then these guys will go here. And then we'll kind of find a place for these. So I like to kind of turn these up a little bit just so they're a little more fun. And I'll do one there. Maybe not on top of where I stay. Oh, actually, yeah, why not? And then we'll do one here. I think this is supposed to be lower. Let me see if I can lift it. I stick it too hard. Nah, it's okay. All right, and then there. So things that we can do to kind of dress this up, if you think it looks a little plain, we could definitely add some little like rhinestones. We could come back with some of our Wink of Stella. This is kind of my older one, so I don't even know how much juice it has in it. Ooh, might not have much at all. But I could come in and I could add a little bit of like, you know, shimmer and shine to these guys. If that's not enough and I'm like, hey, I really need a little bit more bling, you know, I could come back in and I could add some rhinestones in here, which makes it super fun. So if you feel like your cards need a little bit of bling, you can definitely do that. So, all right, so there's our first card. Let's work on our second one. So this one, we're going to, oh, that's an interesting construction. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stamp on here. We've got 2 sentiment pieces that we're gonna stamp. We're gonna stamp the Hello Friend, and then we're gonna stamp the Love You Lots. And the Hello Friend, I think I can mount it like kind of crossways on here. Okay, I'll make sure I've got that flat though. Okay, so the Hello Friend, it looks like we're just going to stamp on here. And this is the piece that like you would need some pretty good hand-eye coordination in order to line up. But it's not as tight as I thought it was gonna be. That's not terrible. That was actually pretty easy to do. So that's good. That makes me feel more comfortable. It's not super tight. So taking that to the senior center will be a-okay. And then Love You Lots. All right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some adhesive on the back of here, and we're gonna use the tear and tape again. Let's see. I wanna make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay. You never know. All right, so I'm gonna put tear and tape on here. And then I'm gonna apply it to the vellum, and then I'm gonna put more adhesive on the back side of the vellum. But you won't see it because we know exactly where to put it because this is blocking it. So we're gonna I'm gonna just hold this up, and that is where I want that. So now I know where I can hide some adhesive. So vellum's tricky to craft with because you can see glue through it almost all the time. Even, I mean, I do lots of other tricks, but it's pretty easy to see glue. So if you can hide the glue like this, then it's way better off. Your project's gonna look a lot more, you know, finished. So we're gonna hide the adhesive, which is gonna make this card look super, super cute. Okay, then we're gonna put some dimensionals under here. They had like 4, that seems excessive. So I'm gonna put this one here, and then they had this kind of resting on top of it. And so I think that they put a dimensional under here to kind of support both of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of tuck a dimensional under there, and then I'm gonna do a little strip of tear and tape here. And I think that'll be enough to support it all. And then they've got quite a few of the little white flowers everywhere. So we'll do that, and we'll get some of these. I think there's 5 of them. So one of these is kind of on top of the banner here. It might be like maybe wedged in somewhere here. And then it looks like maybe one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, there we go. Another card done. These are fast and easy cards. The stamping is relatively easy, and I think that they look super, super adorable. So let me show you a couple of other strawberry themed projects that I've been working on. So one of them is this strawberry and elderflower tea. It smells amazing. It's like strawberries. I love strawberry shortcake when I was growing up. And we have the punch. I punched these in Poppy Parade, and then I use that die set. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting this on the side of the tea bags, and it just kind of dresses the tea bag up. Makes it look kind of fancy. And you can see all the detail in those dies. Like it perforates and cuts all this. It's really, really cute. All right, so I'm gonna kind of use this. There we go. So cute little tea bag, decorated. And then the Halloween Halloween set comes with bags, and I wanted to show you those because I thought they'd be cute. It comes with these iridescent treat bags. These are, you get 20 bags in a package, and they have kind of like a pinky holographic look to them. So I thought they could be really cute if you wanted to put some little strawberry candies. I looked around and I found them at the Dollar General. They did not have them at Walgreens or at our local grocery store, but at Dollar General they had them. So I thought these would be super cute. You could make a little bag topper for them, and with some of these strawberries, maybe using some of this paper. The other thing you can do is if you want to make your paper go farther, you can use some of these card bases and you can cut them in half. And then you could use like this as a bag topper because it's perfectly sized to go on here. So lots of creative ways that you could use this. I thought either that one or like the gingham could be really cute on top of these to make a cute little treat bag, or you could put a tea and a couple of candies in here, and I thought they would be adorable. So loving these new holographic treat bags. They're always food safe, and this is kind of a fun pinky purple color. So anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed and that you get some inspiration from the paper pumpkin that just came out for the month of July. I'm really enjoying all the strawberry stuff and thought it was a really fun set to play with. Again, you have to be a subscriber in order to get refills, but I would love to have you as a subscriber. The August kit is, I think it's called Farmhouse Florals, and it's supposed to have flowers in unexpected places. So, and then I know the September kit will have a really cute like fox and some fall themed things, and we know it's going to have a really cute acorn. So thanks for joining me. I hope that everyone had a good time tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put my link to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin down below. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.